this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song called Battle of New Orleans by Johnny Horton. And it starts off with this cool little banjo lick where you could play open E, second on the B string, and then second on the G string, and then play that again. And then you may want to do a hammer on the fourth fret on the G string. So kind of playing that second fret note, putting the third finger down to carry the sound to fourth fret. And then we go to second fret on the B string for a hammer on the third, and then open E 3 times. Second on the B string. So that's kind of a cool little lick to kind of kick it off. It's kind of that E, C sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, E, C sharp. And then we kind of hit a little piece of our intro around an A major chord. When we play A major, first finger goes to the D on the second fret, second finger on the G string second fret, and third finger on the B string second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the A we go to a D major chord. We play D major. First finger goes to the G on the second fret, second finger on the high E second fret, and third finger on the B string third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really happy. And then from the D we go to an E major chord. We play E major. First finger goes to the G on the first fret, second finger on the A string second fret, and third finger on the D string second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the E, and actually on the E, you may want to kind of lift off the third finger and make that an E7 chord. Or you can take the pinky and kind of add it in on the B string third for an E7 that way. And then from the E, we go back to our A major, and then we do another A major. Now you may want to kind of dig on kind of just doing downs when you hit that part, kind of the A, D, E, A. And I'm kind of doing a 4 down count on those. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the A and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through that intro. You'd have that O 2 2 2 2 4 2 3 O O O 2 A D E A. And from there, then we'll be going into our main verse chorus. And the weird part on this is actually through the chorus part, kind of the second half, you'll hear some places where we go to an E major and then an A major and they kind of half. So when we get to that spot, you may want to do just kind of down, down, up on each chord. So we tried our verse chorus with a down, down, up, down, up. We'd have A, down, up, down, up, B, down, up, down, up, B, down, up, down, up, A. Else I think about adding to the song that was bass notes, and a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you get throwing a bass for the chord. So on the A, you have the A for a bass, down, up, down, up. So you're kind of using the A string for the A chord, and on the D, you have the D string to kind of back up the D chord, and on the E major, you have the low E to kind of back up the E major. And the weird part is when we get to that halving of the E and A, you just make it a bass down up, a bass down between those chords. So we tried it that way. You have the A, down, up, B, E, something called a country feel. And a lot of times in a country tune, what the bass player does, and actually we hear the banjo kind of doing this through the tune, is kind of alternating between the A string and the E string around the A chord. And then that's called, the A is called the root note. That's what we're kind of using for our bass note right now. And the E, actually if you count up 5 notes on your hand, A, B, C, D, E is what we call the 5th. So you could do kind of a bass down up on the A, and then kind of use the low E for the bass, and then a down up, and kind of alternate between those. So we go to bass down, an E bass down on the A chord. And you can kind of get that same sound from the D string to the A string on the B chord. And on the E, you'd be going low to the A string to kind of record the root down, fifth, down, and down. Now the weird part is where we're halving, we still do kind of that bass down and bass down for the E A halving. But if we tried our verse chorus that way, you have A, D, then we go into kind of a bridge part, which is kind of like a little piece of our chorus. So if we kept that going, we'd have our A, and then E, and then E, kind of got a lot of those waiting A's. And we pick it back up on our next verse chorus. Now what you may want to do, if you know the licks around these chords, feel free to kind of take all these ideas and kind of mix them up too. There's kind of a lot of different ways you can kind of see what you can say with the tune. So you want to kind of play around with it and kind of see what works for you. Our outro, which is kind of like our bridge. So we go A, kind of vamp on that A chord for our outro. And we want to kind of play just a big down on the A, kind of make people clap at the very end. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Battle of New Orleans by Johnny Horton. So good luck.